Boxing fans, have you ever wondered why we don't have a specific source on YouTube that you could go to that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and give you up-to-date boxing news plus the current boxing odds? Well, my team and I behind the scenes over the last few months have been working hard to bring this product to you. It's a brand new 24/7 live stream channel called Boxing News Now. They are sponsoring this video. Go to their YouTube channel right now and become part of YouTube's first ever 24/7 boxing only live stream. What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be taking a closer look at the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning a very intriguing fight this weekend in Canada at light heavyweight between Imam Khataev and Adam Dienes. Guys, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please remember to hit subscribe? My Google Analytics are telling me that 70% of you who watch my content on a routinely basis haven't done this yet. Could you also give me a thumbs up, hit the notification button on my channel so you never miss one of my world famous daily boxing betting live streams? Plus, one more thing, join our professional bettors Discord. In that Discord, you're gonna find NBA, NFL, NHL, MMA, boxing, all sports to learn about, to join our community and bet on. That link to find out more is pinned in the comment section below. All right, guys, another busy week of boxing. There's fights all around the world. This card takes us to Canada within the light heavyweight division. Adam Dienes is a German southpaw. You will recognize his name. He's been on the world stage multiple times. Both times he elevated, things did not go his way. Doesn't have a perfect record, 3 losses. 2 of those 3 come by the way of light heavyweight knockout artist Artur Beterbiev. He got stopped recently. Albert Ramirez, he got stopped, and his only other loss was via decision. This is a guy 34 years old who feels taking a name like Imam Khataev on his resume and getting past him will show the powers that be that he's not done yet, and his aggressive, durable style is still good enough to fight for world titles. He's taken on a very gritty, brutal, bulldozing Russian in Imam Khataev. You will recognize Khataev's name on my channel. We've covered him multiple times. He lives here in Sydney, Australia. He's promoted by George Kambosos, his father, and Ferocious Promotions. He's coming off a very close split decision loss to David Morrell, a fight in which we covered. We picked Morrell in that fight, but when it went to the scorecards, I gotta be honest with you, we were all sweating. Some people even say Khataev should have got the victory. We know things didn't go his way in that fight. The fight before, he fights a very tough Argentinian fighter in Derval Palacio. That was his first fight that we actually got to see his conditioning. The fight went the distance, he won on the cards, and then the Morrell fight, second fight in a row, he goes the distance as well. And you see this with fighters coming up, stepping up with their opponents, especially knockout artists, guys who are used to ending the night early. When you raise up your level of competition, things get harder and harder. This stylistic matchup between these two, both guys aren't gonna wanna take any steps back. Both guys think that they're the toughest guy in the room. Something has to give. The Russian Orthodox, the German southpaw, both guys are gonna wanna invest to the body and hurt each other and see who's gonna be the last man standing. This fight is very intriguing for the pecking order of potential contenders at light heavyweight. Right now, I do want to take a closer look at the 3-loss German Adam Dienes and see what he's been up to in his career. As Dienes is 24-3-1. Of his 24 wins, 14 of them come by way of knockout. Of his 3 losses, he's been stopped twice. Out of 1,942 fighters in the world at light heavyweight, he's ranked number 73. He's fought a career total of 157 pro rounds and carries into the ring a 58% career knockout to win ratio. The German is a 34-year-old southpaw standing at 5'11" with a 71-inch reach. He was born in Semyonov, Russia, and calls Magdeburg, Sachsen-Anhalt, Germany home. We last saw him fight Luchwak, 18-15, won a UD in the 7th. Ramirez, 18-0, stopped in the 7th. Budera, 18-33, won it in the 1st. Fedez, 8-2, won via stoppage in the third. Dabrowski, 24-9, stopped him in the 8th. He beat Domvak the fight before that, and 2 fights before that is when he fought Artur Beterbiev and got stopped. That Beterbiev fight, he gets dropped in the first round, weathers a storm, and then gets stopped a little bit later. Ramirez, similar thing, lasted with him for a few rounds. And his only other loss a couple fights before the Beterbiev fight was to a very tough fighter in Meng, and he lost the decision, his first career loss, but he lost every single round in that fight. So I say that to say this. This is a guy who takes pride in his durability, takes pride in his toughness. In his opponent, he's going to be challenged, and that toughness and durability is going to be questioned. We're going to see how the 34-year-old holds up to the Russian's power, holds up to his pace, the cardio, the conditioning. Imam Khataev isn't a guy who could just punch. When you watch more and more of him, you realize this guy, sometimes he looks like he's fading because of his physical stature, but the last few fights, like I said, Morel and Palacio, he has gone the distance and has had his moments in those fights in which it looks like he was either going to get his opponent out of there, or in the Morel case, he could have won a close split decision. Right now, let's take a closer look at the one-loss fighter's career and see what he's been up to. Guys, Imam Khataev is 10-1 with 9 knockouts. His one loss just came. He lost via split decision. Out of 1,942 fighters in the world at light heavy, he's ranked number 12. He's fought a career total of 47 pro rounds and carries in the ring a 90% career knockout to win ratio. His adoring fans know him as the Destroyer, and the 31-year-old is a 5'10" orthodox fighter. He was born in Urus, Murtan, Russia, and calls Sydney, New South Wales, Australia home. We last saw him fight David Morrell, 11-1, lost a split in the 10th. Palacio, 14-3, won at UD in the 10th. Menendez, 11-0, stopped him in the 3rd. Moderna, 31-12, stopped him in the 7th. Bolotniks, 20-7, stopped him in the 6th. When he fought Bolotniks, that was his step up. You heard me right. He is 31 years old. He only has a handful of fights. He had a stellar amateur career and pedigree. And up until the Bolotniks fight, people were saying, hey, was this too much too soon? Nope. He did what he had to do, got him out of there. A couple fights passed. They put him in there with a very tough and rugged Derval Palacio. And the question was, well, if he doesn't get his opponent out of there, will he have the conditioning to win a decision? That's exactly what he did. And when you win a few fights in this division and you do it in stunning fashion, 90% career knockout to win ratio, they're going to step you up pretty quickly. And therefore, he stepped up and fought Morel, another former amateur star standout who didn't have a lot of fights on his resume, and that was a very fun firefight. It could have gone either way. Both guys landed bombs, both guys were hurt, but at the end of the day, it was Khataev coming out on the short end of the stick, but he continued to answer questions on his conditioning because that went the distance, and he was still there standing, looking pretty decent up until the final bell. With this matchup, like I said, a trajectory matchup for both guys' careers, 34 and 31. Also for the division, the winner is going to position themselves in a spot for a huge fight, potentially a world title fight next at light heavyweight, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be a firefight. Guys, before I go over the current Las Vegas odds, I want to remind everybody that I do daily live streams. In those live streams, we do our long parlays. We go over and unders, prop bets, method of victories. We find our underdog of the week. To get all that, click the link that's pinned in the comments section. It's a couple bucks a month. Join our professional bettors Discord. In these Stats Done Live videos, you're only going to get my money line prediction. All right, guys, wherever you are in the world, let's pull out our books on the money line. Imam Khataev is the favorite, $1.09. 100 on Khataev gives you your money back plus $9. Adam Dienes is an $8.50 dog. 100 on Dienes gives you your money back plus 750 bucks. Not quite an 8-1 dog. I think those odds are wide, guys. I think while this fight is going to go on, it's going to be a lot closer than an 8-1 dog shot for Adam Dienes. He's the more experienced pro. He's been in there with the better opponents. He's a little bit longer in the tooth. He has been stopped, so he knows what it feels like to quit. I think this should be about 2 to 3-1. There's a prop bet that isn't showing yet on our books, but stay tuned to the lives. This fight happens, though, this Friday in Australia, Thursday night in America. So keep your eye on the screen because that prop bet I'm going to be giving my JSP Insider Discord boys in the next 24 hours. Right now, I'm going all in on the money line. This fight was made to make Imam Khataev's style look good. He's going to be in there with another ram and a bull. And I think that Khataev's power, his body shots, and his durability and his conditioning is going to be too much for the 34-year-old German. This is not an echo chamber. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Does anybody see Dienes coming out victorious, or do you agree with me and think Khataev is the guy to put your money on? Like I said, we have a bunch of fights this weekend turning over into early next week as well, with the card next Wednesday in Sydney. So stay tuned to the channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.